So you see here we're back on the dashboard. And what I want to do now is cover the difference. I mentioned this early on, but I want to cover the difference between pages and posts one more time. We focused a lot in pages and used the editor there and such. Now if we click into posts, we're going to see a really similar list. We're going to see a list just like in pages of all of the posts or articles that we've published. We're going to see the ability to edit existing ones, add new ones, tags and categories we're not going to get into in these videos. But those are things that you can find out easily how to use within the WordPress community. So from here, we can actually add new articles or blog posts and how we blog. And if I simply add create it new, you'll see a very similar editor to what we saw before. A place for a title, a place for all your content. If we scroll down, we'll see that those little boxes for allow comments and trackbacks are checked, and we probably want to leave them that way. And we just type, type, type. All these editor buttons are the same and function exactly the same. Creating a link is the same. Adding an image is the same. All the editor for posts, all the editor for posts are the same. There's nothing different here. So you just add your title, add your text, highlight and style, and add images and links to your text as you wish. Here's publish, like we had before. Here's save as a draft if there's a blog post or an article you want to work on and not publish immediately. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Posts work a little differently in the sense that, and I'll show you how this works. If we select blog here in the navigation link, posts work on an automated system of updating, where a page goes into a navigation and creates a page and it's one set of text. Every time you write a blog post, this section of your website will update, whether it's with an article or it's with a blog post. And I can illustrate that pretty quickly. Let me just take some text here. Now we already have our new post, and I'm going to put in demo blog post 6, put in some text, and I'll even bold some of this just to show you how quick and easy it is. We'll bold it. We'll make a quick bulleted list just by doing this, highlighting this. There's some bullets. Go enter. We'll go enter. Go enter, enter. Oops. And we'll go enter here. And we'll get rid of that bullet. And we'll put a link here. You just see, of course, I use WordPress every day. We'll put a link to dmiracle.com. So I am familiar with this, but you can see how easy and quick it is to create something. I'll do this, and this is just going to be a link to my sellers page. There we are. And if I publish this, now what happens is rather than this being a part of the navigation, part of our navigation up here and such, publishing this new blog post will actually add it into the blog. So we refresh, we'll see demo blog post number 6, we'll see our publish day, and here's the text. And if we click on that, we'll go into the post and you'll see I have my 2 links, I have my bulleted list. And so how a blog post is different than a page is that blog posts will not show up in your navigation. You will notice that if you use your blog for articles, it will show up in the article section of your sidebar, which is on all those designs that are in the website habitat. The biggest thing to know, I think, between a blog post and a page is that if it's a page that's supporting your business, directly supporting your service, a sales page, a landing page, an about page, something that doesn't change much, it's a page. If it's an article, certainly if you're blogging, but if it's an article, if it's some kind of content that is going to revolve and have content added to it, think of the blog or the posts options as being a repository for writing, and writing that you're going to constantly update. That's how I would define them differently. And what I've done here is run through a really quick example of how posts and pages differ. Pages, again, going into your navigation. Posts not going into your navigation, but still showing up as content on your website. And again, it doesn't matter whether you're using this to blog or using it as an article repository. So hopefully that clarifies things. Otherwise, you can Google tons and tons and tons of articles out there that explain the difference between pages and posts in WordPress. And maybe their way of explaining is clearer than mine to you.